my favorite things about like dancing together and being so close is that it's not such isolated between like my dance friends and my school friends and like family friends type of concept, and it's a lot more of like a she'll just know everything. I didn't actually start like legitimately dancing until 7th grade when my mom kind of threw me into hip hop because she didn't want us to not do any activities and she didn't want us around the house. And then since 7th grade, I kind of just added on a different style of dance every year going on, including this year even.
I started dancing when I was about 4 years old, and my mom and my grandma were both dancers before, so they kind of influenced me into going into the dance route. So we were kind of just pushed together in hip hop, and we conjoined at the hip a lot. He was in the corner with another friend we had, and like I was just like, they're mischievous. I should stay away from them, but then I didn't. So now we're friends. And then we joined Impulse together.
Impulse is the dance ensemble at Mount Prospect Park District. And it consists of like kind of two teams with an advanced and a junior, and we kind of just do every style minus ballet.
And I feel like Impulse really brought us together.
It's kind of funny, I didn't know they were like best friends 2 years ago when they became best friends, because they were kind of distant in class with each other. Not like mean to each other at all, just kind of like they wouldn't really necessarily stand next to each other or, you know, like talk while I was teaching, so it never really clicked until I saw them in hip hop, and I was like, oh my god, they're like attached to the hip. So
we've just gotten more comfortable with each other.
Definitely. I feel like because we've learned so much from each other also, it's kind of like we're able to understand one another more.
Yes. Even when it's not verbal. Like, we'll just do something and be like, yes! That's what I mean! Like, yes!
Basically, we have very like contradicting kind of styles and ideas, because we both have our own ideas, but they're very like different. So she'll go with, I want to do one thing, and I'll be like, oh, I was thinking the same thing, so we'll have the same train of thought, but she wants to execute it one way versus my idea of executing another way, so going sharp versus slow, or like smooth and not.
And then we'll realize we're not on the same page, and then we'll just end up on the floor laughing at each other.
Yeah, that's usually my role. We learn a lot from each other in terms of dance since we're so contradicting. It's kind of like she'll help me smooth out edges and piece ideas together,
and she definitely helps me A, with counting, and B, just being very sharp and technical with hip hop in general, just because I'm more of that smooth fluidity stuff. With the program, there are trainees that help out in the classroom to serve to be like the order, or to help with demonstrations, or just to correct technique. So, and we just help out and in classes and stuff. Dancing together is much more different than when we work together. Because when we work together, she's the loud one, she's the let's do this, and I'm kind of like, yo, the chill one, everyone's best friend.
I all do ballet. Left is like, oh, do that one.
She definitely helps shape the dancers that are just like, oh, I'm dancing for fun. She really shapes those dancers into, okay, I'm going to focus on my dance career, I'm going to go in that direction, and she really helps those dancers progress in their dance career.
I can help other students, and people look up to me, and it's really cool when I hear people say like, oh my god, you were so good in that, or like, oh, my kid wants to do that too, and I'd be like, oh, I didn't think that people would assume that.
Before you met me, I was the shy little girl in dance that sometimes didn't even want to go, and the way I majorly transformed was the people I met along the journey. So not even just people in dance like Gabi or other friends, but also teachers who built me up as a dancer instead of pushing me in the back or not noticing me or not even caring that I was there.
I dance because it allows me to let go and release anything that's going on, and it puts me in a new environment.
I dance because it is the best way to express myself with thoughts, ideas, emotions, because I don't want to sound dramatic or anything. I have gone through a lot of stuff in my childhood that a lot of kids shouldn't and do not really go through. And to keep that bottled up and to not really know what that is, and to being able to express it without words is a really nice outlet for me.